Hello everybody, welcome back to another modeling video. Today I have something a bit different, and that is a little haul video. So this package came from TMC, because TMC was having a 50% off sale recently. At the time of recording, I believe it's still going on, but basically, like I said, TMC is having a 50% off sale. They need more space in their warehouse, so not everything, but most stuff has got to go. So I did buy a couple things. I did have to limit myself though, but there wasn't really that much that I found particularly interesting. They did, however, have the Bachmann H2 Atlantics on sale. I believe it was the BR Black one, and that was priced at, I want to say 104, maybe 100 pounds. And that was the brand new one, the Travas head. However, I want Beachhead, so I didn't buy that. I did buy some stuff though. So I have looked at this box, if that hasn't been obvious enough. But I haven't looked at the actual models inside. I only checked to see if everything was safe and secure, nothing was broken. So let's dive in it, shall we? So one thing I would like to congratulate TMC on is this lovely packaging. Nothing is probably going to get broken. You don't need to say that. So that's why I had to check. But as you can see, the packaging is really, really good. And there, I don't know if you can see, but there we have the stuff I bought. So where do we start? Well, let's start with this. This is a Hornby LMS brake van. And this is a Midland, again, an LMS brake van. The reason why I bought this was because I need to replace that very ancient Bachmann Thomas & Friends 20-ton brake van that I've been using this whole time. So yeah, let's go take a look at it. Alright, so here we have the Hornby LMS 20-ton brake van, so let's break into it, shall we? So there's a white card thing here. This is my first proper Hornby wagon. I've never had a Hornby wagon up until recently. Most of my stuff has either been Thomas or Bachmann. I did buy some Dapple stuff and Rapido, so this is my first proper Hornby wagon. First off, we have a little detail pack, and this includes some vacuum pipes. Right, because this is a fitted, this brake van is in the fitted livery, I believe, because the unfitted livery is the gray livery. So you wouldn't find a fitted wagon on an unfitted train, if I have that correctly. I'm probably gonna have to watch that video again. But here's the little paper that tells you where to put the vacuum pipes. And it also comes with two different styles of vacuum pipes, it seems. So that's nice. Nothing else. So yeah, that's nice. I don't believe there it goes. I don't believe anybody has ever done a proper review of these. Oh god. Runaway brake van. So, yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody has ever... Whoa, that is really light. No one has ever done a proper review. I've not seen one of these Hornby LMS brake vans. But detail looks really good. Those lamp irons, however, they are molded. It doesn't come with screw-link couplings or anything. Definitely doesn't come with sprung buffers. But all of the handrails and the footboards here, those are all separately fitted. I do wish these were metal, because these feel plastic. So that's one of my criticisms. These handrails are actually pretty good. And like I said, separately fitted. The interior isn't modeled, but then again, it doesn't need to be. Unlike the upcoming Rapido towed brake van, which will have a fully modeled interior for reasons I don't know. It's Rapido. But yeah, so there you have the builder's plate down there. I'm gonna probably get a better picture of that pretty soon. What else do I say about it? Other than the fact that it's really light. I wish there was more weight in this. But yeah, that looks pretty good. For my first Hornby wagon, it does. Ooh, what's that? That's cool. Okay, so that's a NEM coupling mechanism thing that I've never seen before. Do they all have this, or is it just this brake van? Who knows? It's the roof. Roof looks good. Yeah, it's free rolling, as you can see. Extremely free rolling. So yeah, these tension locks, they're gonna go and get replaced with actual proper couplings, like 3-link couplings. So yeah, again, I do wish this was heavier. It does feel very, very light, considering all the stuff it's going to be pulling. Well, it's gonna get pulled in front of it. But yeah, metal, like I said, metal buffers, they're not sprung. They really should be. But yeah, okay, now that we've looked at the brake van, let's take a look at another wagon, and it is this. A GWR shunter's truck that has been weathered by TMC. So yeah, you can see the price right there, $19.50. That's the sale price. This, however, was around $9.15. Yeah. Now they actually had both the Bachmann and the Hornby shunter's trucks on sale. However, the Hornby ones were, I want to say, around 10. I think they were £10.50. So yeah, the Bachmann ones are cheaper. That's why I bought them. But yeah, looks pretty good. So let's unbox it. Okay, so here we have the Bachmann GWR shunter's truck. Now, like I said, this was on sale alongside the Hornby shunter's truck. Bachmann and Hornby do make the same thing. I believe this was long before Hornby started copying everybody else. I think this was just an unfortunate circumstance when these came out. But yeah, let's open it at the other end. So I did want the one that said Newton Abbott, but apparently TMC didn't have that in stock. So they kindly got in touch and told me about that there was a stock error, and they asked if I wanted anything else, and then I saw this. So we do have a detail pack here, which I do spy a shunter's pole, 2 shunter's poles, some lamps, and some pipes, some vacuum pipes. So yeah, pretty good. But yeah, going back to the story, TMC kind of got in touch with me and told me about the stock error and asked if I wanted anything else. Then I saw this, and this is one of their standard weathered ones, and by they I mean TMC. This is one of their standard weathered ones. This, again, like I said, this was £9.15. I think it's pretty damn well worth £9.15. Weathering looks absolutely amazing. That's what TMC are known for, is their weathering. And this one is Old Oak Common. As we all know, unfortunately, Old Oak Common doesn't exist anymore. It recently got torn down, I believe, to build a shopping center or housing development. It's one of those. It's usually one of those. So if anyone actually properly knows, they can comment below. But yeah, detail looks really nice. Yeah, I don't think it would have been any different if this was a Hornby one. They are more or less exactly the same. They have the same amount of detail. It is very, very light, but then again, it is a shunter's truck. You see all the rivets, numbering. Again, the weathering is absolutely superb. I really love TMC's weathering. I really love what they did with this wagon. It does have NEM couplings, obviously, but those are going to get replaced with proper 3-links. Surprisingly, it doesn't roll off the table like the other. There we go. Up. No. So we finally have a wagon that doesn't roll off the table. We'll see how that how that plays in the future. But yeah, looks really good. Well worth £9.15. All right, now that we've looked at the Shunter's truck, let's take a look at something different. A coach. Now, they had a lot of coaches on sale, but none of them were, in my opinion, at a decent price, except this one. This one was around, I want to say 15 quid, maybe, and it is an LMS non-corridor third class brake coach. This was the only LMS liveried coach they had, and I got the last one, the very last one, so I'm very happy with that. Like I said, they had a lot of other coaches on sale. They did have the BR versions of these, much like Hatton's, but they were at a very similar price to compared to Hatton's. And some of them were actually like 30 quid, so that's not really a sale in my opinion. But let's take a look at it. My first Hornby coach. Alright, so here is the Hornby LMS third class brake coach, non-corridor third class brake coach. Like I said earlier, I wanted one of these in a LMS livery. However, this was the only one to be an LMS livery. They all had BR liveries. Hattons don't have these anymore. Well, they do, but they're like 50 quid. And I can't get this out for the life of me. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Hattons had these for like 50 quid. And they aren't on sale at the moment on at Hattons. The BR and Crimson ones, the BR Crimson ones, the maroon and the crimson ones, those are on sale, but these ones are not, unfortunately. So we have this little accessory bag here, and this is the alternative coupling, so you can have closer couplings. It really doesn't matter because I use screw links, so you know, actual couplings. So yeah, this is my first proper Hornby coach. I do have a couple of Mark 1s, however, that I got with a bunch of Bachmann Mark 1s. And there it goes again. This table, what is wrong with this table? It's very hard to keep it in shot. But yeah, here it is. Looks really good. Livery kind of, yeah, it blows me away. Look at all the lining and the paint work. It's nice. It's very neatly applied. All this stuff at the front, I believe it's all molded. Except for this is clearly separately fitted. But like these pipes right here, those pipes right there, those are molded, and so are the lamp irons. It does sprung buffers, which is a standard feature on Hornby premium coaches, like the Teaks and the Monster coaches, and these, and whatever other coaches they've made in the past. I know the Pullmans definitely have them. But yeah, every Hornby premium coach, apart from the Mark 1s, they all have sprung buffers. So that's how you know if it's a premium coach or not, is if it has sprung buffers, because they all will. This roof detail looks pretty good. You do have a separately fitted handrail right here. I don't think you can see it. Sorry. But yeah, the handrail separately fitted on both ends. It is a bit shiny though, so I might have to tone it down with some black paint. I don't know yet. The glazing looks pretty good. There is some detail. I can see that the seats are painted. I do like the smoking signs up at the top, and the non-smoking signs over here. The lettering looks really good on the coach, and so does the numbering. The door handles, I believe, are molded, except for this part here. That's separately fitted. But yeah, this looks really good for a Hornby coach. I'll probably get some more if they're on sale, or if they ever come on sale again. Underframe detail looks pretty good. Oh no! Oh god! Why? Why this? Why that? I hate that. The Bachmann coaches have that, and it doesn't work. I don't know why I'm complaining, because like I said, I use screw links, but still, I really don't like this coupling system. I hate it. It doesn't work. It's a stupid design. I really hate that. Apart from that, though, it's like the brake van. Alright, we've looked at a wagon, we've looked at a coach. Now let's look at a locomotive. And it is this. Yes, I know. This is basically the DJ Models J94 Austerity. And anybody who knows me knows I absolutely despise these things. And by these things, I just mean them in general. In my opinion, I just wish they were all pushed into the ocean right after World War II. But this was at a good price. This was 74 pounds. This particular one. They did have a weathered one, and I'll be completely honest, I was tempted by it. And the weathered one was 84 pounds. So, the one I got is the Longmore Military Railway one. So let's take a quick look at it, shall we? Alright, here we have the EFE Rail J94, or Austerity tank. Now, like I said before, these are actually DJM, well, ex-DJM models, because Kerno actually have the tooling, so they re-released them. And I believe these have a slightly bettered mechanism, like they've improved the mechanism of it. Personally, I don't have one of the original DJ models, J94s, to compare it to, but yeah, I hope it's better. They have re-released stuff in the past DJ models, like the BD Well tank that people are very familiar with, and the Adams O2. Me personally, I'm just waiting for them to re-release the Great Western 14 and 58XX, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are as well. So there, you've seen the manual. Ooh, and I completely forgot this. This is the parts list. So yeah, as it said, it does have a cordless motor, which should be, I think that's also been improved, because I believe the original cordless motors weren't that good. So up here we have an accessory bag, so we'll take a look at that real quick. So the bag consists of pipes, vacuum pipes, NEM couplings. I'm not sure what this is. There's a ladder on it. Must be something for the tanks, maybe? The instructions don't talk about where to put that stuff, which isn't helpful at all. So here it is in the icebox packaging. Looks really good. Now, I'll be completely honest. I know I've said I absolutely despised Austerities, but the main reason why I got this particular one, not only for the price, but because I've been eyeing this particular one for a very long time. To be honest, I've kind of always liked the Longmore military livery. And yeah, there it is. So, first impressions are, it looks pretty good for an Austerity. And it does have that smoke box thing where you take off the smoke box in order to gain access to the DCC stuff. So, yeah, this was originally pioneered by Dapple, and then DJ Models did it, and then Dapple have since perfected it, as we all know. You can see the cab detail. The cab detail is really nice, actually. I don't know if you can see it, but it is painted. So, and then the rods are painted as well, which looks really good. I think this is a vacuum pipe. This long pipe right here. Livery looks really, really well done, especially the lining. considering I have recently lined a locomotive. I have a much better appreciation for lining now. And the ejectors, I know about those. I know people hate those, especially on the DJ Models one. There is no inside motion. Turning it upside down, you can see it's driven on all three axles, all the three axles, which is not particularly the best thing in the world. But yeah, looks really good. You can turn it to the back here. You have all the holes for your buffer beam parts. Coal bunker looks pretty good. The other one I was going to get, like I said, was the BR1. That one was weathered and had like the extended bunker, but had a hopper on it. So they have tooled up different versions, which is good. It is a bit light, I will say that, and that's because this entire thing is plastic. I wish they enhanced it slightly by having a metal running board. Surely they could have done that, but looks really good. Also, the safety valve and whistle, those are all plastic, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a seam line. That could have been better, in my opinion. It does have sprung buffers, although they're very, very stiff sprung buffers. But yeah, looks pretty good for an Austerity. So let's see how it runs, shall we? So here we have the EFE rail J94 Austerity on a little bit of test track here. We're just going to give it a quick test. Same reason as in my other wagon reviews, I really don't feel like setting up my temper layout because I'm in the process of swapping track. So anyway, enough of that. This will be its first ever run, so let's see how it does. Uh-oh. Hello? There we go. Well, considering this is its first ever run, that is a lot quieter than I was expecting it to sound. It's probably because it has a cordless motor. But when you do amp it up to like the higher speeds, like this is 50%. It does kind of have this grinding noise to it. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. Considering almost every other locomotive I've had, they don't like this track, probably because it's old and I haven't cleaned it in a while. Actually, that's a lie. I did clean it before I pressed the record button. But yeah, this track is very old. I've had it for like 17 years, and that's why I'm in the process of swapping track. So yeah, considering it's not stalling, and that's probably has something to do with all of those gears, that's actually pretty good. So let's see if we can make it crawl. Well, let's get it off this. Let's turn it right down. Well, that was the slowest it can go. That was a pretty damn good crawl, if I do say so myself, despite the fact that it keeps cutting out. Okay, that's not doing it any favors. Let's turn it up a bit. That is a damn good crawl if I ever saw one. Yeah, that's pretty good. A lot better than I was expecting. So yeah, that actually impressed me slightly, despite it being an Austerity. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So that concludes this video of what I got from TMC. Like I said, I don't know if the sale is still going on, but if it is, I will definitely put a link down in the description below. Like I said, there isn't, in my opinion, there isn't really that much that to be found interesting. But if you do find something that you particularly like, go for it, buy it. It's 50% off. So yeah, this is what I got, and all of this costed me £125. Had I bought another J94, it would have been £170, which realistically is about the same price as a Hornby Clan, which I very nearly bought. So thank God TMC had a sale. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you guys found it interesting. Leave a like and comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.